안녕하세요. Welcome to the class. This is lesson number 11. We'll continue to talk about the issue of Confucianism in Korean contemporary culture. Okay. So this is part 2, and the same objectives. We continue to talk about the social philosophy of Confucianism and also its influence in present day. So I'll just select some of very key characteristics of in Confucian teaching. First, the emphasis on learning. One of the most distinguished aspects of Confucianism is its emphasis on education. So this is one way to explain why the education is so important even today, and it's very notorious to get into college these days. So much competition, and yet the parents, they're willing to sacrifice almost everything for the benefit of their children to give them a better education. That's even stronger today. So the emphasis on education, that's influenced from the Confucius teaching. And that's basically based on the very original, essential part of Confucius' teaching here. He believed the human beings could change only through education. So a person is not just born to be such and such. It's up to education. So no one is just qualified as to be a kunja. I talked about that. This ideal person who has all these ideal virtues, ethically very perfect person. You're not born with that. It's only through education, proper education, you can achieve that status. So in a sense, it's very revolutionary in a way. In previous time, there is a caste system exists. There's a nobles and commoners and also the untouchables. And you were born to this world with that the status. You can change that. But in this concept, education makes someone to become kunja. Of course, there's limits to be nobilities, even if in Joseon Dynasty the civil exam is only open for elites. So the emphasis of education in terms of equality is not 100% applicable to anyone. But the point is, education, the importance of education was founding principle in Confucius teaching. So good character can only be developed through learning. So there's a famous expression here. The Confucius ideas can be found in one of the major books containing his teachings, the Analects. And that book begins with this sentence: "Here we learn and practice. Why aren't we happy?" So just that shows the emphasis of learning by Confucius himself, and also even today, this education is such a very important part of Korean way of life. Okay. So we are repeating this. The whole country is like someone's house and home and family, and king was the father figure for all people. That's typical Confucian structure. And one of the most distinguishing aspects of Confucianism, I just explained, emphasis on education. So this is again interesting phenomena. Even today you can witness in a contemporary Korean culture. So this will wrap up our 2-week-long studies on Confucianism, and we'll talk about social character in the following weeks. Thank you.